What's up? It's Skidaro here with more Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we defeated Venus and caught her Shadow Suicune. In this episode, we are going to chase her and hopefully catch her. Now, in the last episode, we saw her go through this door right here, or passageway, but instead, we're going to go through this passageway for reasons you'll see in a sec. As you can see, she takes the pathway to the elevator right there and takes it because she's too good for stairs. Actually, stairs are actually very good exercise. So, I would suggest you take stairs. And because she took the elevator, we cannot use it. So, if you go over there, it'll be a big waste of time. And you'll just have to come over here. It'll just, yeah, be a big waste of time. However, going this way, we're going to have to fight a boatload of trainers. So, be prepared to fight. I'm just going to spoil right now that all these trainers we're going to face have Shadow Pokemon. And they're the types of trainers who are not going to send out their Shadow Pokemon early, like normal Shadow Pokemon holders do. See right there? Like, I can tell you right now, both of those Pokemon she pulled out right now, they're not the Shadow Pokemon we want. So, we're just going to have to defeat them. What I'm probably going to do is just cut to when the trainer does pull out their Shadow Pokemon, just so I don't waste my time or your time. Well, mostly your time, but, you know. Anyway, there goes Shroomish, because my Explotaro is awesome. Alright. Okay, yeah, she sent out Gligar right here. And the reason why I was so excited is because it is the Shadow Pokemon I want to catch. Now, Gligar right here, it has pretty good typing, being both ground and flying, which is kind of weird because you think of them as polar opposites. But, great, there's Jigglypuff's Q-Charm, but I flinched it, so yeah. Anyway, back to Gligar. Anyway, thanks to its typing, it has very few weaknesses. However, it's not really that built for battle quite yet. The reason why I say quite yet is because when it gets its 4th gen evolution, Gliscor, I hear it's actually a very good Pokemon. So, yeah, unfortunately this is not 4th gen, so I can't really recommend Gligar that much. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see what I can do. Let's see a Flame Wheel and Jigglypuff, and I'll just bite Gligar right here. Anyway, now that I'm just beating this trainer up right here, I just want to ask, how was everybody's holiday? Well, actually, first and foremost, late Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. Let's hope this year is better than last year. Okay, let's see. Mean Look. Mean Look allows you to trap an enemy within the domains of a battle. I do not really find this move that useful, so I'm probably gonna not learn it. Besides, most of the trainers in this game do not switch out their Pokemon, so you don't have to worry about it. I mean, if you're looking to trap a Shadow Pokemon, there's really no use. Like I said, I'm just repeating myself again like a stupid person, so I should just shut up. Anyway, there goes Explotaro's accuracy. Anyway, I was just gonna say Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you all. I know it's late, but whatever. Anyway, I just want to know, what did you guys get for Christmas that was so spectacular that you just have to tell everyone and their grandma about it? For me, what I got for Christmas was, let's see, I got Super Mario 3D Land for my 3DS, which is a very good game. I'm still playing it. I also got Skyward Sword, finally. Oh my god, I wanted to get that game so long ever since it came out. And now I have it, and I'm happy. Let's hopefully the secret power will not defeat Gligar. Oh, thank God! It didn't. Oh, there's paralysis! Okay. Now it does paralysis. Secret power, why do that in the fight with Venus? And why'd it have to be so long? Anyway, now that's in catchable range, I will now catch it in... I would use my Pokeballs to be funny, but I kind of want this to be over fast, so... Ultimate, here we go. And, you just bite Titters right here. Okay, so, let's go! Hopefully, I can catch this thing in one try, because, believe it or not, I had so much trouble catching this particular Shadow Pokemon during practice. It wasn't even funny. So, hopefully this won't happen this time. And it didn't! Which I am happy for. And since this is just the last Pokemon here, I'm about to defeat it, I'm just gonna leave this in. And then, there goes the teddy bear. How sad. And that is the first of the fights. Like I said, I am going to probably cut the rest of the fights if they do not send out their shadow Pokemon the first thing. So you don't have to worry about seeing every little bit. Anyway, if you're mean to me, I'm going to cry, okay? No. But I want to cry. Well, you know, that's just because I'm a nice person. Okay. Anyway, we just continue down these stairs because we want the exercise, because we are fat. Oh my god. Let's see. What's for a joint up top? She's crying, apparently. Alright, and she finally sent out her shadow Pokemon, Stantler. Yeah. Shadow Pokemon, right there. Yeah. Anyway, Stantler right here, I just don't really like that much. Anyway, there's its only ability, Intimidate. So, yeah. Anyway, Stantler, what can I say about it? It's just another generic normal type that most people just skip over, so I really don't recommend this thing that much. I hear it's decent, but it's just not a Pokemon that I would ever get. So, I don't know. If you want it, be my guest. It is known for using Hypnosis, which, yeah, sleep moves aren't really that accurate, but, you know, they're good. They're still good. Of course, it has to have a recoil move like that. Oh, boy. This could be a little tough because I really do not want to defeat this thing and go through the whole process, because if you defeat these Pokemon, you cannot get them until the after game, which kind of sucks, so I'm just going to play it by ear, and hopefully I will not screw up. Let's see. Hopefully, let's lower its accuracy so it will miss using Takedown, and if it misses while using a recoil move, it will not have any recoil, unless it were High Jump Kick. Actually, no, High Jump Kick only has recoil if you miss, so, yeah. Let's see. This is a pretty good spot to catch it. I'm gonna try. How much you want to bet? I'm gonna fail. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I have the infinite Pokeball glitch. Actually, that is something I want to bring up. Like the infinite ball glitch. I know it's a pretty good tactic to use, but I just want to know: are you guys gonna penalize me for using this glitch? Because it is very cheap. I will admit, it is a cheap way to save money, but you know, I just don't know. And wow, we caught Stantler! Holy crap! Anyway, just leave it in the comments whether you just don't mind me using this glitch or you penalize me like, oh, you're using a glitch. You're not really playing the game. You're a terrible LPer. Because there are people like that, which I do not blame them for. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going now. But before we do, come over here to the left, and we find 2 treasure chests. Let's open this first one, and it is going to contain 2 timer balls. If I didn't mention before, timer balls catchability rate increases as the battle goes on. So it's a pretty good ball to use if you're like fighting a shadow Pokemon that's really tedious, like one of the legendary beasts. But you know, and in this one we get max potions, which is always a good item to have, even if you don't really want it. Yeah. So let's just keep treading on forward up to this next person right here, who is a female bodybuilder, which I kind of find disturbing. Her next Pokemon is Piloswine, and the only reason I'm over showing this is because Piloswine is her shadow Pokemon! Yes, now, Piloswine right here, it's an okay ground and ice type. Well, with its combination, it does have a pretty hefty amount of weaknesses. It is a pretty good attacker, but not as good as its 4th gen evolution, Mamoswine, which is a freaking tank if you ask me or anyone else. But I'm not saying that Piloswine is a bad Pokemon, it's just that it could be better. So, right now, I can somewhat recommend it, but if you're used to using Mamoswine, just don't get your hopes up for the same power you could have had. Let's see, you use that, and I'm going to use Secret Power on you, Piloswine. Hopefully this will paralyze. I think this is the only way you can paralyze Piloswine. Oh wait, there is Stun Spore, yeah. And it did paralyze, of course. How come every time I want Secret Power to have its secondary ability, it just doesn't? Come on, man. And there's static, like right there! Oh my god. And hopefully I can defeat Dunsparce. with one hit. There we go! Ah, Dunsparce, I freaking hate you. Like, I know some people, like, say that Dunsparce is, like, the most amazing Pokemon in the world. Like, oh my god, he's so cool. But no, you know what I think? He is the stupidest Pokemon I have ever freaking seen. That's just my honest opinion. If you want to chat nice me because of it, then hats off to you, good sir. And crap, I can't really do anything. Just waste a turn. Unfortunately, I'm faster than Piloswine, and it's underground. How much you want to bet it's going to target Zip Zap? Which it does, which I don't really care. But actually, no, I do care. I care about my Zip Zap so much. Let's send out Mind Freak right here. Hasn't gotten any action yet in this episode. Might as well send it out. Now let's see. I'm going to use Psybeam. I know it's kind of crazy, but yeah, no. Actually, no, wait. Helping Hand and Secret Power. There we go. Well, that's what I should have done in the battle with Venus. Use Espeon's Helping Hand. I don't know why I didn't think of that strategy before. Anyway. So, continuing with my Christmas adventures. Like I said before, I got Super Mario 3D Land and Skyward Sword, which I'm very glad I got those games. I also got a few volumes of Scott Pilgrim, if you may. Let's see. But here's the stupid thing about it. Like, up till then, I had no copies of the Scott Pilgrim series until Christmas. However, and keep in mind, I do not have any of the volumes. My sister got me Scott Pilgrim, but she got me volumes 3, 4, and 5. Like, seriously, why not get 1 and 2 first? Like, that's like getting the Harry Potter series for someone, but you got them Prisoner of Azkaban first. Like, what is wrong with you? Let's see, Secret Power one more time. Hopefully this will paralyze. Hopefully this won't take that long like the rest of the battle. I hate to say this, but I'm probably going to have to cut if this is going to take that much longer. It's not doing that much damage to Piloswine. I guess I'll be right back. Ah, thank God! Oh my God! Because the reason why I'm so relieved is because I confused it and it hit itself once and it knocked out a pretty good chunk of its health, and I didn't think it would survive hitting itself again. Oh my God, that was pretty lucky. Okay, so, I'm actually going to go back upstairs and heal up, so I will meet you back over here. God, I really wish we had that elevator. Oh my God, this is so long and so tedious, and I only have so much memory I can record video with right now, but, you know. Anyway, we just come over here and have this treasure chest open to reveal it has a couple Ultra Balls! Not like it really matters since, you know, the whole infinite ball glitch. Anyway. Let's come over here, and as we can see, Venus has stepped out of this elevator and probably went in here, but unfortunately this trainer's blocking the path, so we're going to have to fight her. Hooray! And unlike the other trainers we fought so far, she actually sent out her Shadow Pokemon first! One of her first Shadow Pokemon! Well, one of her first Pokemon she sent out. There we go. That is what I'm trying to say. As you can see, I switch up my team accordingly, and we will soon see that her Shadow Pokemon is Sneasel! Yes! Now, Sneasel right here, it's fast, and it hits hard. Hits hard and fast. I think the term for it is Sweeper, I believe. Anyway, yeah. It's a pretty good Sweeper, but not as good as the Sweeper as its 4th Gen Evolution, Weavile. Again, you're probably going to hear me say this a lot more later on, how Pokemon we run into are not as good as their 4th Gen Evolution. Which, strangely, this game has a lot of those Pokemon. So right now, I'm hopefully going to paralyze it so it won't hurt Espeon right here, because it is a Dark type. Use a Screech, which is probably going to use Screech to lower Espeon's defense, and Espeon really doesn't have the best defense to begin with, so I'm kind of worried. But it doesn't matter since I paralyzed it. Right here. That's a good paralyze. It's a very good paralyze. And... Oh! Swag failed. Anyway, let's see what to do. I'm going to use Thunder Shock. Believe it or not, I am pretty mad that they included Thunder Shock with Thunderbolt, but, you know, having a weaker of the moves is pretty handy. And there goes Loudred. That's what happens when you fail to have swag. Oh, man. I only now get the joke that Swagger makes in Pokemon. Anyway, Seviper is up next. I can easily take that out with Espeon. Hopefully, this will hit. Critical. Oh my god! Oh, wow! Holy crap! Oh, my frick. Oh, my freaking frick. Actually, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay, it is my freaking goes first. I'm going to use its turn to attack Seviper, and I'm going to use Zip Zap turn to catch, hopefully catch in one try, Sneasel. If I do manage to catch it, I'm going to cut the rest of this battle. So, here we go! Let us commence it with the battling sequence. I mean, catching sequence. What am I saying? I'm just crazy, and I caught it on first try. There we go. Anyway, I will see you at the end of this battle. Ooh! Let's see! Zip Zap's trying to learn Light Screen. Actually, you know what? Yes, I will forget one move. Basically, what Light Screen is that it raises your team's special defense. So, yeah. Anyway, since it has two moves that can paralyze, I'm going to give up Thunder Wave right here. Plus, it has its ability Static, which paralyzes on contact. So, there it is. Light Screen. Which Zip Zap learned. Alright, so after we defeat her, we can now enter this station right here, which that guy mentioned before. Before that horrible boy can meddle anymore, I'll link up to Ian at the Shadow Pokemon Lab. And she notices us. Eek! Eek! Oh, why do you have to chase me here? It's so unfair! This isn't good. I can't lead him to the lab. And she gets in the train. But unfortunately for her, she has herself cornered. So let's catch her! Arrgh! She's not in here. Let's go to the other side and see if she's there. And we can see there was a bunch of cages, probably used to carry Shadow Pokemon. And she's not here either. Let's go back outside. Nah, she tricked us. Oh, you're so easy to dupe. See, the key for the Shadow Liner is right here. You didn't think I would really let you take our train. Bah! Bye-bye, and this time I mean it. Don't you dare forget about me. With a hair like that, you're kind of hard to forget. Anyway, let's try to chase her down again. And hopefully not fail like we did last time. And it looks like she's gone, but as you can see, she dropped something, and it happens to be the subway key. Haha, what a klutz. Anyway, now that we have the subway key, let's try to use it on the train right here. We can't do it from that end, so let's do it from this end. Oh, that is so inappropriate in so many ways. Anyway, let's just use the subway key right here. So basically what happens is that the train leads us to the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Upon arriving, we are greeted by two Cypher Peons who think we're one of them. However, they soon recognize us as people who are on their quote-unquote blacklist and run into the next room. If we try to go through that door ourselves, we'll soon be greeted by a giant explosion which destroys the door completely. Luckily, we aren't hurt. But if we go through the busted doorway now, we'll see that there is a giant crevice on the floor and we can no longer catch those Cypher Peons. Yeah, a little overkill 9000 if you ask me. So anyway, the Cypher Peons end up getting away up the stairs. But fortunately for us, they dropped something shiny to the lower right of the screen. Further investigation shows that they dropped a main gate key, and your guess is as good as mine for what it's used for. So, with nothing left to do, our only option now is to go back on the train back to the Under. But first, we go over to the treasure chest that lays in the upper right corner of the room to reveal that it contains a U-disc, which makes the UFO in the under go up. So with nothing left to do, our only option now is to go back to the under via the train. Did I mention I like trains? Anyway, something I should note is that in order to go from either end, you have to go to the end according to where you want to go in order to operate the train. But right now, we're going to come over here and pick up this chest right here, which contains black glasses. Black glasses are an equipable item that increases the power of dark type moves. I'm actually going to... no, wait. Oh, wait. I just realized they are in the PC because I have too many items on me. Oh, that kind of sucks. Anyway, something else that should be noted is that now that Venus is gone, we can now use this elevator right here, which I am going to be using right now. This is very good. I love elevators. But I will agree that using the stairs is better if you want some exercise in. So remember that, kids. Anyway, we just have to watch those slow animations. Everything has to happen so slowly in this game. Like, I know I'm bagging on this game so much, but don't get me wrong. I do like this game. I like this game so freaking much. Anyway, let's just come back up here to the Colosseum. And actually, now that we're here, I know I've been neglectful about doing this, but I am now going to post the under Colosseum's prizes and rounds and junk. I know I've been neglectful doing this, but I was just waiting for the right time to do this. Anyway, it'll appear somewhere in the video. Anyway, something that should be noted about the Colosseum right here is that the people's Pokemon that you're going to be versing, their Pokemon are in the mid-50s. So, it would be wise that you come back here later in order to do this Colosseum, and not right off the bat. Well, you can, but yeah, I just suggest coming here later on when you have your Pokemon up to your mid-50s. I mean, if you want to do it right now, be my guest. Just be prepared to, for that. Anyway, what we want to do right now is use this U-disc we got. You don't have to do this, but trust me, for what it's worth it. Oh my god. Oh man, this commentary has been just so great in this episode. Anyway, you can see right here, the UFO is coming out of the crevice of Pyrite Town, which is very strange. Anyway, we just come up here, open this treasure chest, and it contains the second time flute of the game! Yes, like I said before, there are 3 time flutes that can instantly purify a shadow Pokemon, no matter how much its heart gauge is. There's 3 of them. There's one we get at the Mount Battle when we defeat Dakum and clear everything up there. There's that one right there. And the third one, I'm just going to say right now, you get it as a prize when you beat all 100 floors on Mount Battle in story mode. That is how you get the final time flute. I'm just going to say that right now because I'm probably not going to do the story modes 100 for Mount Battle, but you know. Anyway, this is using F-Disc right here because there's one more thing I want to show off before we end the episode, which is pretty handy, if I do say so myself. So we just come over here to the Colosseum. And you know how you had to use the elevator over there to the southeast of the town in order to get here? Well, actually, there's an elevator right here that takes you to the surface. And it'll actually unlock a place on the map. So now you don't have to go through Pyrite in order to get to the under anymore. So yeah, if you haven't guessed right now, the main gate key right here we got at the Shadow Pokemon Lab that we were at activates the gate in front of the Shadow Pokemon Lab, which is going to be our next destination, alright? So, next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we are going to be going to the Shadow Pokemon Lab and hopefully ending all of this mess. So, see you then.